I am so upset. I cannot believe you did that. I feel violated. I feel like you went behind my back. I'm really upset at you. Welcome back on this glorious and challenging day. And that was the complaint, the pain of a mother to me approximately 10 years ago. What happened, may you ask? Fascinating story. A story that taught me so much and hopefully could teach you a lot. I used to prepare boys for their bar mitzvah and teach them how to chant their Torah portion as they turn 13 and as they're called up to the Torah. A lovely young man came to my class and I started doing work with him. And there was one main Torah portion he was meant to do, and once we do that, we could add another one and yet another one. And one day, I get a call from this wonderful man's grandmother and says to me, "This is a very difficult phone call, but I have to share this with you. It is my grandson that you are teaching, and it's very sad, but my daughter cannot afford the classes. I am paying for those classes, and I was told that he finished a minimum that he needs to prepare for the bar mitzvah. I have to be honest with you. I cannot pay you anymore, although the funds are going through my daughter, but they come through me, not through my grandson's mother. As a result," she says, "could this week be our last class?" And without thinking too much, on the surface, it sounded just. Someone is paying for a class, and someone calls me up and says, "I cannot afford it anymore. You have done what you were meant to do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's all." I promised the grandmother that this is the last class, and all is good. She thanked me very, very much. I put another student, a new student that was waiting to get into my class, in her grandchild's spot. Lo and behold, I believe it was Monday, if I remember correctly, in that same time slot as the new student came in, a minute later there's a knock at the door that confused everything about me. It just confused me. And the grandchild is standing there. And I didn't know what to say. So I told the new student to hold on for a moment while I have to talk to another student. I'll be right back to the class. I come out to the child and I say, "I'm so sorry. I thought last week was our last class." And the child looked at me with a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a numb, but like a frozen look. Like basically, I have no clue what's going on. I apologized to him and I said, "I will try to clarify to see what's going on, because I told him that your darling grandmother told me it's over and we did everything and I'm so happy you're ready for the bar mitzvah." I forget how much longer. A knock at my office, and it's the child's mother coming in and just very upset at me. So as she lets out her heart, "I don't understand you. I hired you. I called you. I never asked you to stop classes," which only made me more confused. So very gently, not so much to stick up for myself because I'm okay to make mistakes, I tried to stick up for her mother. And after I listened to her and her complaint, I said, "You're right. But your mother explained to me that she was the one that was paying for it and she couldn't. We're not going to hold a gun to your mother's head and tell her you must pay, we must continue." And she even got even more upset. She got so upset. Who hired you? Me or my mother? Very complicated. But let's hold on till next week and find out the very interesting rest of the story that has taught me a lot and is still teaching me 10 years later. Thanks for joining.